Sway in the morning, Shade 4-5. We got James on the line. Grand Risings. James, what it do,
Hey,
James?
James.
Grand Rising, Grand Rising. We appreciate y'all taking the call, man. Like, this mean a lot, you feel me?
Yeah, absolutely, man. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you, James. I was going to move forward because we got a really special guest on the line, but I'm going to actually invite him to be a part of your call.
Wow.
Okay? All right, James?
Yo,
Are
that's
you okay?
even better because, you feel me, like, you know what I'm saying? Coming from where I'm from, you know how it is, you know how it go, whatever, you feel me? I'm going to try to keep my side short and sweet so the special guests can do their thing, and then, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully.
I'm involved the special guest. I'm involved, James. Let me do this. I'm involved the special guest into your story. Okay?
1,000.
Yeah, let me lock this line in. This special guest is very special. He got a new film that's released in April 16 called Nobody, but this dude easily one of the most important people to come through hip-hop culture. Mm-hmm. Grammy Award winner, Primetime Emmy, Screen Actor Guild, 2-time Grammy Award nominated, actor, filmmaker. Come on, some of us know him as Bobby Digital. Some of us know us as the Resurrector. Come on, man. You know who I'm talking about, James. I got the one and only, the RZA's on the line with us. RZA! Peace!
Like, wait, bong.
Bong, RZA. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great. You know what I mean?
Man.
Hey, but
yo.
James, turn your radio down, James. Turn your radio down. DB, lock the RZA in for me on line 2, if you don't mind. I'm trying to make sure he doesn't get hung up. There he is.
Man, with the iron fist, man. That's my dude right there, man.
Okay, so RZA, we were talking about Joe Biden's son.
Hunter Biden.
Hunter Biden wrote a book, and he said at the worst time of his addiction, he was smoking anything that just even resembled crack. He probably smoked more what kind of cheese he said, Tracy?
Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan cheese.
Yup.
He said you'll see it. You know, he said he was smoking anything moving. So my man James is from Cali. He wanted to share his story about beating addiction. And so
real quick. My story was I was addicted to goddamn methamphetamine, yo. Some people know it as crystal. Some people know it as a whole lot of shit. Real quick, you feel me? But I was addicted to that shit for about goddamn a couple years. Just, you know what I'm saying, almost leaving out of like high school, college type of ordeal. And man, well, you know, it was a bad thing, yo. It wasn't like I was fiending for it or nothing because, you feel me, I, you know, growing up in the streets and knowing how to move and how to do stuff, you feel me, the accessibility is like right there. And it was nothing. So I, you know, doing my thing. What broke me was like one day, you feel me, I'm doing my thing. Unbeknownst, I look to the right and I see my daddy looking like dead, like eyeballs, bloodshot, hurt, dead, like dead. And he passed away last year. You feel me? I got to do I'm going to a reception for him. Actually, as a matter of fact, like tomorrow, we got to go do that for my family out there in Compton and everything. So, you know, that's why I want to, you know, appreciate this call too to the people that know me and know my pops in Compton and everything that listen to Sway in the morning. Feel me? That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm gonna be out there. So tap in with me and feel me, appreciate that. And that broke me. You feel me? Like that was it for me, yo. Like I had to quit after that. Like, you know, just to see that. And then I had kids with me. You feel me? I had 2 kids at the time too. And I was like, yo, got to change. You know, got to make a better way. So to the young people, and to, you know, me being an advocate and a motivational speaker, to on that note, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, you know, don't do it. Don't do it for one, and it's not worth it, yo. You know what I'm saying? We trying to build, not destroy. You feel me? We trying to build and not destroy, yo. And that shit's a destroyer, yo. A real destroyer. Yeah. No matter how easy or accessibility, easy it is to access and all of that, and beyond, it's not worth it, yo. Just keep building. Work on building and keeping that mind strong.
Hey, Jay, let RZA chime in. Let RZA chime in.
Well, first of all, you know what I mean, you know, blessings to you for overcoming that. You know what I mean? Some people get caught in the web. It's hard for the fly to get out that web. He got to use all his strength to break loose, or the spider going to consume him. And drugs is like that. Drugs will consume you totally. And we don't see the non-value of it. We don't see the value of, you may pay $20 for drugs, right? But it's taking away your life, which is priceless. and people don't look at that evaluation. People don't take a look,
Right.
and you may get some mercy. I mean, it's a really tragic story to hear what you said right there. And rest in peace to your old dad. But the Most High is merciful, and so they say warning will come before destruction, and sometimes that warning is another example for you, something to shake your tree so you could continue the story, so you could be that voice to help deter others from that path of destruction. Because it's easy to be led in the wrong direction, right? Telling a lie is easy, but standing and facing the truth, okay, that's the true challenge of life.
Yeah,
and,
for real.
And that's what we need to do. So, let go of those wrong directions and head in that right direction. And one thing I told this to one of my family members who was also strung out on drugs. And, it was 2 days, 2 days sober, 3 days sober, and they wanted to go back to it. And I just told them, hold on, listen. If you keep moving, you'll get further and further away from that smell, from that feeling. It takes time. It's just like, 10 days away, 100 days away. Soon you get so far away from it, you don't even remember that it existed. And a new thing becomes you. So you have to take the chance to start taking those steps and moving away, because you could get so far away that you won't even remember that it existed. So that's the advice I shared, and it worked, because 2 years later, that person has a family, married, children,
Yes.
and one of the most joyous people I know.
There you go, man.
Wow.
Yeah, that's real talk, man. That's real talk, yo. That's real talk. Hey, Sway, man, like, if you get a chance, man, I would like for you to try to email me this segue or something to my email, man, at Zig Soda.
Wait, James. Hey, James. Let me tell you what you can do. Because you got SiriusXM, we have an on-demand feature.
Yes.
And you can hear all of this back, James. All you got to do is later on in the day, OQ is going to make sure it's up. Go to SiriusXM.com /
On demand.
and you can hear the whole thing back. I may not have time to work for you today, James. I may not be able to email you that, but
Hey, look, just for me to plant the seed on you, you feel me? That's the only thing I'm saying. That's the least I can do. And from like I say, I'm trying to get into this radio business and hosting it, and that's like a future passion of mine. And like I say, being a
DM me
speaker and stuff like that. So
you do an excellent job. Really DM me at Real Sway on my Instagram and mention this conversation with RZA. Okay, I got you. All right, brother. My man James, you're a citizen, man.
A Sway in the morning.
Hey, come on, man. Gotta do that, man. You make us who we are. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the most celebrated, creative people, intelligent people on the planet Earth. This is my brother. His kids are my nephews and nieces. His family are my family members. His pains are my pains. His gains are my gains. Give it up for the one and only RZA. Come on, man. Hey,
yes, good brother.
Yes, indeed. It's good to hear your voice. I know this is going to be a quick conversation, but I want to do it this way first, and we could jump on a Zoom at a later date because I like to see your face, man. But congratulations on everything. We haven't talked in a minute, man. When Tracy told this story about Hunter Biden, man, I'm going to be honest with you, RZA. I never forget this shit echoing in my head with ODB. And we was in, I don't know where we were with that Rock the Bells. I always bring this up, that Rock the Bells show. Remember when he was waiting at the hotel.
In the hotel, yep.
Yep. And RZA came to me and said, yo, Sway, you might want to go to the hotel, man. Go ahead and document that, man. We don't know. That's all you said. We don't know.
Yeah.
And we didn't know when would be that would be the last time I would see ODB.
Wow.
Right, on that stage during that particular show. And, when we talking, we just happen to be on this conversation, man. What can you offer anybody when you got a friend or a family member, like you just gave this advice to your family members, but we got a lot of friends, especially in this music business, that's dealing with addiction. What do we do, RZA? Do we say anything when the guests come on the show?
Say something. Yo, the worst thing we cannot do is not say something, right? And look, one of the things and I don't mind sharing this, right? Because the world should be free for information as anything right now. My biggest regret with ODB was that we was negligent. That's the best word I can say. We was negligent. We didn't stop him. You see what I mean? Because we from the streets. So like, he a grown man. We got that grown. He's a grown man. He can do what he want. No, a grown man can't do what he want to do. Even the most mightiest man to live, Sansom, needed help. You see what I mean? So we forgot that. You know what I mean? And for anybody out there who has a family member that's going through that struggle, right? You have to lend a hand. It's like each one teach one, each one picks one up. You know what I mean? And I think that we forget that, you know what I mean, because of ego, because of our own demons and what we're fighting ourselves, you know what I mean? But that was one of my biggest regrets, was that I allowed it, you know what I mean? I would say one quick story. I remember one day at the studio, though, I did throw his shit down the toilet, yo. And he flipped on me so hard, yo. He was like, yo, that's my show. You don't throw Method Man's weed down the toilet. You know what I mean? I was like, he got a point there, but weed is different. But he had a point. And then I was like, I never did it again. I never stopped him. It's like, yo, he's gonna do what he's gonna do. Everybody's gonna do what they're gonna do. But that's not real. In all reality, if you can stop somebody from going in the wrong direction, the kid may not know the stove is hot and he touches it, but if you know it's hot, you can stop him from touching it ahead of time, man. So I advise us to have intervention. Some people say we need divine intervention. Well, divine intervention comes from when the spirit hits you as a man to say something. That's divine intervention.
That's divine intervention, right? RZA is here with us, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Muse is on. Rich Nice is on too, RZA. So,
Rich, thanks for your help this season.
Okay. Hey, Mike, you want to say anything to RZA?
No, it's just so incredible just hearing these stories. And so, Rich, I just wanted to say thank you for being such a great part of culture and custodian of our culture with these stories, man. So shout out to you, brother.
Respect.
Hey, did you watch Versus last night, RZA?
Yeah, I was up. I almost had a tough time getting up this morning. They took it to midnight over here. I'm on the East Coast right now, so you know what I mean? I'm on a 6 a.m. schedule. But, man, that was beautiful last night, man.
Yeah.
But, yo, you know what song, though? Let me say one thing, yo. When Ron Isley did Sensuality, I'm telling you, it felt like the whole universe just slowed down, yo.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it was
man.
like, wait a minute. My whole household slowed down. Everybody
Beautiful.
took a chill pill. So it was a beautiful night.
How does that work for you? You part owner now, though, Triller, right? Aren't you? You got ownership in it with the new deal.
Yeah, man. Swiss and Timberland really did something unique, giving equity to the first pioneer, to the ones that came early. I don't know how they continue that throughout for everybody that joins or everybody that performs on it. But that was a real blessing. Swiss had called me up and it was like he was really inspired to do something, that was different. Like to have those who help create something have a piece of what they help create. That's new. You can't go back and say that that's happening over at all the labels which we made billions of dollars for. We're just clients that's moved on. You know what I mean? They moved on from like it was just a job or something. But I think that was really wise of them. I think it was really righteous of them and really beautiful of them, and it's real. You know what I mean? He said it'd be there next week, and the following week, boom, it was right there. So peace and blessings on that.
RZA is here, citizens. 888-742-3345. Cuzzy's on the line from Ohio. Cuzzy, Grand Risings.
What up, cuz?
Hey, Grand Risings, Flynn. How's it going, man? Grand Risings. What's up, Mike Muse? What's up, y'all? How we doing, man?
Hey, darling.
Yo, what up?
RZA, man, I just want to tell you, bro, you are honestly one of my greatest inspirations. Like, I swear to God, I got a cream shirt on right now.
Bon.
I can't give you nothing but my appreciation for your music, Wu-Tang, ODB, rest in peace to the GOAT. But my question is, man, so the show that they did about y'all on Hulu, I watched it and I loved it. So I just want to know, what is your opinion on how they portrayed you and they portrayed Bobby Digital through the show? And do you think that there's another season coming? Because I'd like to hear more about ODB's addiction, because I'm only 20, man. So like, I wasn't around during like your prime. I wish I was, because I mean, like, dude, I listen to y'all all the fucking time. Like, it's literally on my daily playlist. But
check it. Well, check it. Let me answer that for you real quick. There's a season 2. We in production right now. That's why I was just thinking Rich Nice for coming through to helping up on some of the sounds and stuff. But the season goes on and it digs deeper into our creative process and creating 36 chambers. And I think you'll get a kick out of that along with the rest of the fans. But as far as how I'm being played by Ashton Sanders, I'm really enjoying his performance because, there's a part of me that the world didn't get a chance to see during that period of my life, right? Which is, people met me, and I could curse on the station, I think. So people met me on the Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. And I mean, I wanted to kick through doors, yo. I was eating goat meat. You know what I'm saying? I was just on it. You know what I mean? Blood in the teeth. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, though, there was a humble spirit in me. You know what I mean? That only my friends and family would be able to see, and a dedication to living up to my word, and a dedication to helping my community. And that part didn't really come out in the early phases, but now that we are dramatizing it, we can now have the actor exude that energy. So he's not walking around in the show totally on some savage, as we called it back in the days, on that rah-rah. You know what I mean? On that rah-rah shit. You know what I mean? You don't see that part. Because we wanted the audience to feel the internal. Now, this next season, though, it gets a little external, and we're going to have fun. But I think that Ashton is doing a great job. I think all the actors, I'm really happy with these actors are doing as they bring Raekwon to life through Shamik Moore, Dennis, who's Ghostface Killer, being brought to life by Sadiq Anderson. And one of the greatest things for me for the show, and I just say this and I pass the mic back, but Erica Alexander, playing my mother, right? And it's kind of spine chilling, and it's really hits me in the emotional level that some of her spirit of how she's playing the character is exuding my mother's spirit, and I know my mother was a fan of hers, as well. Mm-hmm. So it's something crazy about that, yo.
Yeah, man. Kazi, man. Kazi, hey, man, you got off a beautiful interaction with RZA, man. Go be great, brother.
Hey,
I hope
man,
you feel
it. It is such an honor to talk to you, RZA. Sway, it's always a pleasure to talk to you, man. I call in here all the time. Y'all probably tired of me by now.
Never that, kid.
I love y'all. Y'all have a great day. RZA, like I said, man, it's truly an honor to talk to you, bro. It really is. And I hope you have a great day, man.
Bong, bong, Ohio, Ohio.
There it is,
yes,
man.
Sir. Athens, you know Ohio University? Party Town, USA, man. You should come check it out.
Ohio, man. You know that.
What's that?
He used to live in Ohio, kid.
Homie. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, yes, sir.
All right.
You know the deal.
Okay, cuz.
Y'all have a good one, man.
You too, brother. Hey, go on to Demand. You can hear your conversation back. DB, I know you want to ask him a quick question about the movie. DB?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry about that. RZA, really quickly, I got to watch Nobody. Cutthroat City is also available, and Nobody will be available on April 16th. Just want to throw those plugs out there. My question is, everybody assumes that when you're big as a music artist, that when you start going out for roles in Hollywood, that they're just going to look at you and your star power and automatically cast you in whatever project you're auditioning for. But what was the process for you? I mean, did you really have to go through the auditions and the grueling, showing up for talent scouts and all that sort of thing to get these roles, or how was it in your process of your acting career?
To be real, that's exactly what they're not going to do. They're not into hiring rappers, okay, and just giving you a gag. No serious director is going to do that. You know what I mean? Unless he knows the character is going to be exactly what he wanted. So like when John Singleton hired our brother Busta Rhymes for Shaft, that was a great Busta energy was perfect for that character. So he hired the perfect energy. Okay? He couldn't hire Nas for that role just because it was Nas. He couldn't hire Wyclef because it was Wyclef. So a director has to recognize the energy. For me, I took acting serious. I definitely took my coaches and all that, and I got a long way to go, but I took it serious, and I take it serious. And so, when they cast in movies, like this particular movie, Nobody, the director, he wanted me. He knew who he wanted. He reached out to me. We made it work in my schedule. I showed up for him, you know what I mean? And I just want to say, Bob Odenkirk, Christopher Lloyd, a great cast, Connie Nielsen. We all got together in Winnipeg, Canada, where we shot the movie at, and we just went and had fun and try to tell a story about a family that's trying to hide away and live a normal life, but normal life wasn't available for this family, so they had to get back to business, and their business is kicking ass, all right? So Nobody in theaters.
All right, there it is, man. Rich, you want to ask a quick question before we let the RZA go?
Say it again?
You want to ask a question?
Man, I don't want to ask a question. I just want to make a statement. First I want to say thanks for having me on board with season 2. But for y'all that don't know, this guy really is the Abbott because they're paying extra attention to make sure that the details of this culture and what goes on with this Wu-Tang is accurate. So it's like, man, I'm actually blown away by all the things that I'm seeing. So just I want to say salute, bong, bong.
There it is.
Thank
Tracy.
you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm
What
very
else,
much
Stacey?
interested, RZA, if you can touch on, like, in just a minute, how you were introduced to meditation, because I know that is such a vital aspect of your life, and I'm so proud of you for sharing that. I'm also a major advocate of meditation myself, but what was your introduction to it?
Well, meditation is better than medication, So as a student of Shaolin, Sifu Shin Yaming, 34th generation Shaolin Temple, he taught me that meditation is not only sitting still, you can also move. And so because of that energy, because I'm like right now I'm pacing as I talk to y'all. So because of that, I was able to identify meditative states, not just from sitting still, but also from moving. And it just caused me to explore it further. But I would tell anybody that meditation is better than medication because nobody knows you better than you.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Meditation is better than medication because nobody knows you better than you. Man, how'd you make that into a bar right there? Bong, bong. You heard that, man?
It's the RZA.
Make that into a bar, son. Hey, man, I miss you, brother. I just want to tell you that, man. We got to see each other in person soon.
Well, we will.
I need
like this COVID really did everybody dirty, right? But we're coming out of it, I think. And whether I'm on the east or the west side, we're going to break some bread and do what we do.
Okay, cool, man. I want to sit and have a face-to-face, a Zoom with you too soon. Okay, I'll reach out. I'll reach out to you. Okay.
Okay. Thanks, brother. Thanks, Ray. Thanks, man.
All right, man. Give it up for RZA, man. There you go. DB, tell them when they can see the movie. The movie in theaters now, right, DB?
You are correct. Nobody is in theaters right now, but you can buy it on digital April 16th, as well as Cutthroat City with our friend RZA directed. Go get all his movies, man, especially American Gangster when he showed that Wu-Tang tattoo loud and proud.
There it is, man. Okay, DB.